I legit thought I'd never get one of these on the channel. Big thanks to Tyler at Exquisite Timepieces for sending over this ChronoSwiss Strike 2 H2O limited edition. Part number is the CH5023BLST, I think is what it is. Something like that. Yeah, there you go. BLS1 or T? I. BLSI. That's what it is. I was close. I think they only made 100 of these. Beautiful blue dial. I mean, the architecture and everything, like this is just wild when you start getting into watches like this. Well, the price point also is a little wild. It starts pushing it up there a little bit. I think this thing's over $11,000. Yikes. Yeah, it's not going to be for everybody. It's a luxury watch. It's very well constructed, special piece. So let's just go over it. The case is 40 millimeter, the lug to lug 50.5, the thickness 13 millimeter, including that double dome sapphire crystal. It's sapphire top and bottom, large sapphire display case back. You have a 20 millimeter lug opening, comes on this amazing leather strap. I'm saying it is perfection for a leather strap, as is the clasp. And it has a quick adjust on it. So it's going to be very comfortable. It has a 7 millimeter push-pull crown, onion shaped, very ornate, keeps a 30 meter water resist. It actually has a little tag on there saying it's adjustable. So there's a little button right there, but essentially this thing has a micro adjust on it. So pretty slick feature. And you can do it, I think you can do it, yeah, even without unbuckling it. So the movement in this thing is spectacular. Has that large skeletonized tungsten rotor showing off a ton of very artfully done movement, architecture, and beauty. So this movement is called the C6000. It's in collaboration with LPJ. Beats at 4 hertz, 55-hour power reserve, 25 joules, I think. And it's laid out, the dial with this movement is laid out in a regulator configuration, as you can see here. So the center stack carries your minute hand. Seconds is over there in that very ornate sub-dial at the 9 o'clock position. The 3 o'clock position with a gear set below it, as well as visible jewels, is your hour, and it is done in a Roman number configuration. There are Lume plots going around at every 5-minute marker, and then of course the minute hand is loomed, as well as the hour hand. And sorry about the dings again. That's actually Tyler texting me pretty late. It's like 8 p.m. So yeah, I talked to Tyler on the regular. He's busy. If you've ever tried to reach out to him, he's busy for sure. All the salespeople at Exquisite are where this watch came from. Naples, Florida, Exquisite Timepieces, authorized dealer for all of the best brands. It's over 60. But if you can dream it, they can get it. And this is one of them, right? Beautiful, beautiful watch. Let's pop it on my 7 1/4 inch wrist so you guys can see what that looks like. And of course, we'll show the Lume shot. It's nice that it's a more manageable size. A lot of times I'm looking at these very ornate, very fancy, high-end type watches, and they kind of get large really quick because they just need that real estate to really show off their skill set. This one's definitely more wearable, more manageable. What do you guys think? One of these days, should I have Tyler on a live stream? I've been bugging him to do it, and I think I wore him down. I think he's willing to do it. He's not big on being on camera like some of the other salespeople, sales staff at Exquisite. Like if you go to their Instagram, I'll put a link to their Instagram actually down below. They'll do like little reels and stuff. It's pretty fun. They have a little bit of a media presence with each salesperson essentially, except for Tyler. Tyler's like kind of trying to hide in the background and stuff. I'm like, hey, people want to get to know you and stuff like that. Tyler's pretty cool. Plus, I need to get back down there. If you ever get a chance to get down to Naples, Florida, or if you're within reasonable travel distance, if you're down there with your family and stuff, just tell the wife you're heading out to get a coffee or something like that, and then come back like 8 hours later, $30,000 in debt with some really cool watches. That's totally fine. And say hi to Tyler. Tell him I sent you. All right, I'm going to give it a quick blast with the UV light. We'll turn off the studio lights. Check out the Lume. I mean, this watch isn't going to be known. Even in low light, look at this thing. That is beautiful. I don't know how they make it. I don't know how they do that. Like, I mean, I know how they do it, but like, how do they execute it at such a high level? And then construct it like that. See that subdial's like floating above the dial a little bit, and it's very ornate, and you have that kind of pressed dial, the branding up there with the number of what watch you have on the dial. That is so cool. So there's the Lume. Pretty solid, actually, for being a minimalist. So, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you on the next vid.